Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining me this morning to share with you this presentation. A few years ago, I received an invitation from a group of business executives from the US to start an organization in Mexico, my home country. The goal was to get university students, undergrads, for them to start social projects to create impact. The value proposition involved a model that has been used not only in the US but also in other developed countries. This model was to start, getting the students creating these projects and then connect those students with those corporations, with those companies, for them to hire the students. That at that time, that was seen as a win-win proposition. In this process of starting the organization in Mexico, we discovered several things. One is that Mexico is one of the top 25 countries in the world with the largest inequity that is around. So that means that people in Mexico that are living in poverty are such a huge gap compared to the people that earn a good salary or has other sources of revenue. 50% of the population, and this means almost 60 million people, live in poverty. And other than that, more than 50% of those who live in poverty are actually young people that are under 18 years old. Social mobility in Mexico is just 2.1%. That means that pretty much if you are born in poverty in Mexico, if you are born poor, you will remain poor for the rest of your life. Doesn't matter what you do. Another thing that we found, not only in Mexico, but in several undeveloped countries, is that inequity is the largest source for corruption. With this picture, we started developing a new model for our country. That new model involves creating an expertise on entrepreneurship and business development to create social innovation through the youth of the country. This is a comparison between the model that we inherited from the US and what we developed for an undeveloped country like Mexico. We work closely with KPMG in identify specific points of action to get to our goal. These 7 specific actions include the development of a specific methodology to create impact. Select from those projects the ones that are more focused on innovation, which is really a key area. Create and monitoring a program through the time about what happened with those projects. Partner with a network who actively create support for those projects, ensure financial sustainability for those, create a wider network of the top, including the top universities in the country, and increase the exposure of those projects in Mexico. Our goal is to reduce inequality through business entrepreneurship, and we are on our way. Thank you.